园是感觉比较好。我最近是感觉，我最近是无聊的。
Каждый человек ходит в маске, все в маске. Причем нет, даже если одевает маску на маску, главное, чтобы защитить себя хорошо.
Hello， 大家好，希望每个能看到我视频的朋友们都能够比较珍惜我这个视频，因为实在是发之不易，在我们中国大陆。
Genau.
Here's what you need to know about the Wuhan coronavirus. In December 2019, a new strain of coronavirus emerged from a fish and animal market in Wuhan, allegedly from contact with snakes like the Chinese crepe. Chinese authorities have now
durumda. Bir önceki yayında 23 Aralık'tan itibaren evden çıkmayan bir Türk vatandaşını ekrana taşımıştık. Stoklarla yiyeceklerini hallediyorlar. Tam anlamıyla bir tecrübe söz konusu. Bu arada da virüs 16 ülke.
I wish somebody would have told me that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you forget, and all these reckless nights you regret.
foreseeable future. Great to bike though. No buses. No. Little puppy. He's so cute, but we're not going to risk going near him. Wow, that was cute. Whoops. Ripped. Whatever. Yeah. We both have the same idea.
It has been a challenging week for China. The threat came from a virus, a new coronavirus strain. It has already killed dozens of people and infected thousands. And worse still, we still don't know the scope of the outbreak. The epicenter of Wuhan is now on lockdown. It is a hub of industry and commerce in central China and home to 11 million people. Residents there advised to stay put, but millions more are nervous about further spread. The price of lockdown will go higher, as will affect commerce, transport, and finally, economy. But most people agree this is the price we have to pay because the stakes are too high, and otherwise the cost would be even greater. The most concerning thing is the lack of information. The virus is new, and despite around-the-clock research, we still don't know much about the pathogen, like where it originated, why it jumped species. Know much about the pathogen, like where it originated, why it jumped species, how it evolved, and how lethal it could be. Humans rely so much on communication, and viruses weaponize human communication. That is why the battle is so painful in a populous country like China. The news of the virus is everywhere, and people are watching, reading, and hearing it in heavy doses every single day. The modern human networks of information have also created challenges for epidemic control. On one hand, people could easily be scared and spread misinformation or make impulsive choices. On the other, people are better informed and are more ready to take precautions like wearing masks and following procedures. Epidemics are nothing new. The Black Death in the 14th century killed a third of humanity, and the annual flu also claimed thousands of lives around the world. The major killers in human histories, smallpox, flu, tuberculosis, malaria, plague, measles, and cholera are infectious diseases that evolved from animals. But thanks to science and human cooperation, we are in a better place to deal with epidemics like never before. History gives us perspectives and probably also provides solace. We've been there, and we've seen it before. The SARS epidemic, which broke out in China in 2002, eventually killed more than 800 people worldwide. 17 years later, the entire health system is better off. Our knowledge is deeper, and awareness sharper. We are better informed and equipped. But of course, we still have to be very humble. Wuhan patients are still struggling to get medical attention, and people all over the country are still edgy facing the unknown. An epidemic of this kind will finally test not only the healthcare, but the entire social. Wuhan plans to build 2 special hospitals in 10 days that can treat more than 2,000 patients. And that is the key, because that means the virus patients won't mingle with common cold or fever patients to make matters worse. In the meantime, thousands of medical staff from all over the country have been joining their Wuhan colleagues who are physically and professionally strained. China's centralized system is at work in the sense that